Hi there. So the next topic is about downloading POM QM. POM QM is leading software. It's freeware actually for operations management and quality management. Now you need this in order to do some forecasting. So this video is about downloading it. All right. So I'm using another browser, so just you can use Google Chrome, of course, Microsoft Edge, Mozilla, and just look for download POM QM, and then just click the search bar, and I'll try this normal V version 3 exe. This is POM QM, the free version. I think right now it's already version 5, but it's a paid version. So there's a normal version that's apparently right, but this is version 5.3. Will soon be reviewed. Is developed. The names of the program. Okay, let's download. Okay, I'm downloading it. Close that. Visit the home page. Download. Change the original page. QM for Windows. I think this is the one that I have. QM for Windows. It's supposed to be free. Okay, trusted, free, 13 MB. Let's click it. Is it downloading? If your download is not starting, click here. Okay, it's downloading right over here. POM QM version 5 Taylor exit. 3 minutes remaining, so we'll wait for that to finish. In the meantime, I'd just like to share with you the contents of that POM QM. This is how it looks like, the version 3, when you download it. So anyway, it's just 4 minutes remaining. So let's click the POM QM because I already have it in my computer. So this is version 5.2. I think when you finish downloading, it will look like this anyway. So it will have the QM for Windows accompanies Taylor Introduction to Management Science textbook. It's actually all the maths involved in, well, not all, but majority in management. So we have aggregate planning here. These are the modules on the left side. Aggregate planning. Okay, so and also we'll not go through this, okay, so because this is not our topic. We have transportation model, okay, for operation. Assembly line balancing, this is nice, also for operations management. Assignment module, so we have the most efficient way of assigning jobs to machines, and sometimes I do that using classrooms to teachers or students to teachers, something like that. Break-even cost volume analysis is also very efficient, very effective for finance people. Cost volume break-even analysis, we have that, cost versus revenue. Multi-product break-even analysis. So these are all finance things. Capital investment also, net present value, and IRR, internal rate of return. Now we will, for our lesson, we will really go into decision analysis later on. Then factor rating, okay, number of factors, option, we don't have that. Forecasting is also useful for us, time series analysis, least squares, regression projector, error analysis. Because remember that when we are talking about financial management, treasury, controllership, you need to forecast on certain results, right? You need to know what's going on, what's going to happen in the near future. You are usually basing your decision on certain aspects of the economy, certain aspects of the output of the company, of the industry, right? So forecasting is quite useful for that. And of course, there are certain factors that are involved in forecasting, and that's not part of this, okay? So you may use other software. We have SPSS, we have all those structural equation modeling. But it's safe to say that there are options, forecasting tools to use. What will be the situation of the market, situation of the economy. So that's useful for us. Decision analysis, as I said, forecasting is also useful. Game theory, well, this is really situational, linear programming, also being used for computer science. Goal programming, integer and mixed integer programming. Again, you can use this to as a means to forecast using some certain factors, that are part of the equation. But this is complicated for us right now, and it's not part of our project, of our course. All right, so inventory is again including operations management, lean management. Job shop scheduling is operations, layout is also operations, logistics, and all that. Learning curves, well, it can be used for HR, it can be used for learning management, KM, right? Linear programming is the same as the above one. Location is also included here, but it's also very much like assignment and what's the other one here? Assignment, factor rating, yes, and transportation. Okay, what else? Lot sizing, Markov analysis. If you're familiar with that, this is mathematics. Really, this is like a time series. If A given B, what will happen if this changes and all that. So it's like factor, but there's a chain. Materials requirements planning, again, MRP is also part of operations. Networks, neural networks, spanning time, shortest route. It can be in operations research and all that. Productivity is here. PERT CPM is here. So we have so many things that can be used here. Quality control, X-bar charge, variable sampling, acceptance sampling. Okay, reliability, simulation. Statistics are very simple. Mean, variance, standard deviation, normal distribution, binomial, Poisson distribution, exponential distribution, and transportation was already discussed. Waiting lines, queuing theory, right? Work measurement, time study, sample size, etc. And then if you want to display only the QM modules, you can use that. And OM modules and then QM modules is here. And display all modules, of course. So that's it. And then if you want to hide panel, then that's it. View and then module. So if you want to use again, view and then the module 3. So in our case, we will be using, of course, as I said, decision analysis. But let me go back to the download and whether it is already downloading. I think this type can harm. Okay, keep. Okay, just keep it. It seems to warn you because it's an executable file. Of course, if you're using Mac, then you cannot run this. That's why it's QM for Windows, because the file is executable. So what will you do after? Just double click. Okay, if I click it once, because that's my default in this laptop. But in your case, then if you cannot do that, just open and then show in folder and then right click and then run. Okay, or you can double click. In my case, I use only a one click and it usually runs on me like that. And you just wait for it to give you the signal that it's going to install. In my case, I have so many software in my laptop, and that's why it's behaving like this. I'm sorry for this. Sorry. I hope I can edit this out. This is too much waiting. I'm sorry. Alright, so that's it. POM QM version 5 Taylor. Remember, Taylor is as an author in operations management, and okay, so I click it. So just go through the motion of installation. So version 5 installation, and you go next, and I think it's going to signal to me that I already have it, because indeed I already have it. So here you can just put your university and all that, individual, student, or professor, and that's it. And I think it's going to be, again, as I said, it may, in your case, it may tell you that you already have it or something like that. But in my case, it's continued to install. That means it's going to overwrite my previous version. Maybe my previous version is an older version of the POM QM. But that's how to install it. Okay, so let's just wait for it to. The system must be restarted to complete the installations. Please okay to restart computer. Okay, so I'm not going to restart this because I'll not be able to save my recording. So I'm just going to cancel it and then restart it after. So that's basically how to install the POM QM, and then just look for it in the desktop. Usually I just put the installation package in the program files, of course. Just use all the defaults so that it will not be that hard to locate it, and then just go right away. So the next video will be about decision tree, decision analysis, and some aspects of forecasting. That's it. Bye.